Hi everybody, so it's been released, another free Battle Royale game. This time it's Apex Legends from the developer of Titanfall, Respawn. They've been working on this game in secret over the last couple of years, and I guess what I'd like to do in this video is let's compare it to the game that has taken the world by storm, which is of course Fortnite's Battle Royale. Now, you know, I played a little bit of Fortnite. Well, I played quite a lot of Fortnite when it first came out on PlayStation, because there wasn't another Battle Royale. And then when PUBG came out on Xbox, you know, I bought an Xbox to play it. But I can appreciate the good things about playing Fortnite. It's very exciting. You've got the building. It's free. It runs incredibly smoothly. And it's a fun shooter, you know, with building stuff in it. And I guess that's probably kind of, apart from the building, the similarities with Apex Legends. This is running on an OG PlayStation 4, and it runs very, very smoothly. And as you can see, the games even have kind of a bit of a similar look to them in terms of the colour palette, and the actual size of the island is pretty similar too. Now, I know that Fortnite's third person and Apex Legends is first person, which means that Apex Legends definitely has a much better shooting mechanic than Fortnite does, because you can, you know, every time you pull the left trigger, you know, you aim down sights, not just with sniper rifles. But they do feel, I think, a little bit similar in kind of their ethos and the way they look, with that more cartoony side of the Battle Royale genre, rather than the more serious side that you get in PlayerUnknown's Battleground, H1Z1, and Call of Duty's Blackout as well. Now, the thing I would say is that if you're watching this video thinking, oh, should I try Apex Legends? You know, I enjoy Fortnite. Will I enjoy Apex Legends? Well, the thing is, it's free, so you know, as long as you've got the bandwidth, download it and give it a go. I've played quite a few games of it now, and I've probably had 2 or 3 that I've really enjoyed, where I've got near the end and I've had the PUBG sweats, you know, that boost of adrenaline that you get near the end of the game. At the moment in Apex Legends, you can only play squads, 3-man squads, with randoms or obviously buddies. So you can't play solos, which is a bit of a bummer. Hopefully they will introduce that pretty soon. So Fortnite definitely has an advantage with it that way. And the fact that there's no building, in my opinion, makes Apex Legends much better. It's more of a shooter. Now, if you were wondering though, is this Titanfall Battle Royale? Now, I know it's part of the Titanfall universe. The idea is that these people are out on the rim and this is some sort of death sport, but this is much more lightweight than Titanfall in terms of the atmosphere of the game. And of course there's no Titans as well, and I will be doing a separate video about how I think that is, you know, it's a bit of a terrible waste to do that. But hopefully you can see, you know, with the video, the fact that these games look similar. Okay, so Fortnite is a little bit more cartoony than Apex Legends, but they have that similar sort of vibe. Now, when you start getting into the end game, just like Fortnite, Apex Legends gets incredibly hectic. You know, there's all sorts of stuff going on, and also with the way that in Apex Legends, each sort of legend that you play as, each hero character has their own little speciality. So you've got like a guy with a grappling hook, you've got a lady medic, you've got this kind of witch lady who hears voices that tell her where the enemies are coming from, and you can teleport from place to place. There's a guy who's got a shield on his gun, you know, and these abilities which charge up, and then you have to use. Then you have ultimates, you know, kind of a little bit like Overwatch as well. Are very much like the gadgets that you can pick up in Fortnite, you know, like the jump pads, the extra flyers, and things like that. So overall, I would say, if you're thinking, should I try Apex Legends because, you know, I like Fortnite, then I think you will, and I think you'll probably like the better shooting mechanic. And you never know, this may well be the entry battle royale to get you into the more serious battle royales of H1Z1 and of course the granddaddy of them all, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now, if you don't like Fortnite and you say you're heavily into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or H1Z1 or Blackout, you may find, especially if you really like PUBG like me, you may find this is all a little bit. I don't like using the term lightweight because there is a lot of tactics behind the gear you use, and obviously you do have positioning. But because you've got a lot of people crammed into a smaller space, there's less opportunities, especially at the beginning of the game, to drop long and to really try those strategies and those tactics that enable you to basically avoid a lot of gunfights until the later games, as you could do in the likes of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG, and to a certain extent Call of Duty's Blackout as well. So overall, I would say Apex Legends, a much better shooter than Fortnite. They both run very smoothly, but if you like Fortnite, you'll probably like Apex Legends as well. But anyway, it's free. Download it, give it a go, and I don't know, in the comments down below, tell me what you think. Enjoy the video, hit like if you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.